All right, here is the ocean, and here, voila, is the start of our base. I'm really liking it. Whoops, and that's me falling off the boat. There we go. So, as you can see, we finished up the bottom, the walls, and up here I did the stone brick trim. So, you'd actually be, oh, dang it, I don't know why I've never fallen out of my boat that many times in a row, but I did. So actually, I was surprised doing the stairs up there took up just doing the stairs, this stone trim around the edges on the top took just as much time as placing all of these columns of blocks. Man, that took a long time. It's just because like the particular way that I have to place the blocks to get this little divot right there was a little annoying, but we got it done and it was all well worth it. I mean, look at this thing. I think this is great. I haven't even seen it from a distance yet. I'm really excited to give that a shot sooner than later and kind of view it from afar, from like up there or something, looking down on this. This looks awesome. This is such a great start to our build. And up next is the next layer. And so I got a couple utility ladders right now. Obviously, we'll get rid of these in the future and figure out a better way to get up and down on this thing. And for some reason, it's actually pretty funny. Ladders are such a great way to get straight up and down certain things. In the past, it like for the first I'd say 2 years that I played this game, for some reason I rarely used ladders. I would just like build like a column, like a hop walkway, and I'd jump up and down it all the time, and I'm not sure why, or like put like random pieces, well, I still do it. You put water down, it's easier to jump down, but well, when you have the protection 4 boots and feather falling 4, not that much big of a deal. You can fall quite a ways without losing very much HP. And especially I like the changes in 1.9 with the regen, when you have extra hunger, the hearts go up faster. Oh, I just love that. But yeah, for some reason I hadn't used ladders very much in the past, but I'm glad I went away from those ways. Ladders are usually not a long-term thing that I keep, but they are great for building and getting straight up and down. For example, when you are building something like this and you need to get straight up in the sky, instead of making like a staircase, you can just pillar straight up and put a ladder on that thing. And look, what an easy way to get straight up and down like 100 blocks, 150 blocks. Great, because, well, 150, counting because it goes all the way down to bedrock. Yeah, that's almost the entirety of the floor of the ocean. Yeah, that's down to bedrock, and it goes all the way up to 240. So that's almost the entire height of the world, I should say. So now that we have layer 1 done, and then obviously there's this big gap right below me, and that's where the door will go. And I'm not sure what to do for the entranceway. Well, this whole thing won't be a door, but as far as like entranceway, maybe I do something decorative and cool up right here. Yeah, and then kind of have half of it be kind of the entranceway, and then the other part kind of be decorative. Maybe come up with some icon. I need to come up with an icon that kind of goes with my name. I can put on my videos. I can put in my world. It'd be kind of cool. Maybe some type of C for Crucifer. I don't know. We'll have to play around with that. But now what we're gonna do is get started on this next layer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add one more layer to this, and it'll be kind of like almost like a viewing platform for when you're on the inside, and it'll look cool from the outside. And then after this next layer, we'll add a roof. If we were to add a roof right now, it would look cool, but it almost will look like a giant Amazon fulfillment center, like just straight walls, like a big box, And this will give it a little bit more character. So what I'm thinking is we do some acacias. Now, I spent quite a bit of time playing around trying to figure out what to do with this. And I finally came up with a idea. And what we're going to do is we're going to run acacia along here. I really wanted to use acacia. I really like the way that this block works. It's kind of like a gray, you know, like another grayscale. And I haven't used it much for building. Actually, I haven't used it really at all ever before for building because it's a relatively new block, and I just haven't used it much. So almost like you know, my time spent on this server so far has been building with blocks that I haven't built with before, you know, which is always fun and exciting. You know, you get some people that have their build styles, and I know my build style tends to be a little bit more square than I guess some other builders. I kind of like the square and the very neat builds, I should say. I like everything when it's nice and neat, and you know, I like a little sporadic stuff, you know, here and there, and like those little touches. And that's kind of what makes builds look really good sometimes, is those little touches that don't really mesh exactly well, that kind of give it a little character that makes it like a good build. And I'm working on developing, seeing those things and building it out. So I'm holding shift here. I want to make sure I don't fall off. Okay, so here we are is the middle, and we want to add some blocks. There we go. And okay, so 1, 2. What we want to do is we want to add a layer of sea lanterns right here. Actually, so let me remove that guy for the time being. Add this back. Yeah, I'm going with black glass. I gave green glass a shot, and lime green glass as well. And I could show you those are in this sand chest that I have over there. I have a bunch of that. Well, some of that left over from building that stuff, and then I made a bunch of extra. And then I just tried the green, and it goes with this, but for this type of build that I'm doing, like with the acacia, it doesn't really mesh that well like it does with this black glass. And I like the black, the lantern, the black behind it. I think that's just such a, or having some black glass, like one deep, and it'll illuminate some light. So I think that'll look great. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and put some sea lanterns like this. We got our corner done. All right. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. So we got this dark prismarine, and then we're going to take one more step back, and then we got this acacia. And then, so pretty much I added, when I was kind of thinking through designs and trying a bunch of different things, I wanted to do all acacia, and then because, you know, acacia has this fantastically bright orange middle, and that is like open. And so if you were to look at it from a distance, like this would just like pop out like crazy. So I was like, okay, so what can I replace this block with? What can I put on top of it? This and that. And I finally ended up going with the stone brick slabs, and it's great. I like the way it looks. So what we're going to do here is we are going to build up this corner. One. And I want to make sure to, yep, and then these will go here. Right? No. We need to go up one more. I think. Actually, we could go up even more. So what we're going to do is we're going to make like some square panes or rectangular panes that kind of coincide with our pillars. So right here, so we have this green pillar. You can see these two blocks are with the green pillars. So we're going to come up here and boom, boom. These lines are in line with our pillars. So we want this to be our middle. So if we go out one, and then we go, and then we're going to go up. And then we want to go, let's see here. How far do we want to go up? Let's go one more. And then, oh, geez. I want to get that like this. There we go. I like to put the logs. So I thought about this. Uh-oh. This log. These logs are supposed to be right here. Oh, dearie. Alright. We'll just make a quick fix. I was thinking to myself, I was like, that's odd. I don't think acacia goes on that. Alright, so I think this was where we were at. Yeah. And so we are going up this high. And then here is our other one. And we're going to drop and boom. Let's grab some more acacia. And this is, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that's right. Let's go up here. Let's bring this straight across. This goes like that. And then this guy actually needs to go. Oh, that's why. These are slabs. We need to bring a straight up and down piece of acacia right there. Boom. And so we are going to do some slabs right here. And then some black glass. So let's go ahead and here we got our black glass. Boom, 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 boom. And boom, 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 boom. And this is just me adding some black glass. Nothing exciting for this exact one moment. And then we'll see how this one section looks. Oh dear, I just fell. I think I got it all. Yeah, so let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. But with, let's see here. These, it's actually half, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So technically this is 4 glass and 4 wide with these slots. And so we've got one pane here. So now let's back up and see how this looks. Jump, hop in a boat. Let's back up. Man, I like how fast boats are and that you don't get hungry using them. That's great. Great way to travel. Look at that. I like that. Oh, I forgot to remove this corner. See this acacia in this corner right here? That's not going to be there. We're going to remove that. I wonder if we should make this higher. You know, I wonder if we could expand this a little bit higher, how that would look, because these are much higher than this. And so I think we have the ability to raise this bar up quite a bit, and that kind of goes a little bit more with this high rectangle, high vertical rectangular build we got going on here. So let's go ahead and do that and raise this up a bit and see how that looks. Boom. Look at that. Oh yeah. I'm loving it. I'm just loving it. Oh man, I'm really excited to put in some door or some really cool entranceway right there. But oh yes, it looks so good. It's really coming together. Really coming together. I really like this. Oh man. Now this looks even better than I had envisioned it. Now I'm a little worried about the roof because I don't have a roof for the roof. And I'm almost like tempted to maybe even make it like add a third level. So okay, so we got a nice thick base, and then we got this middle area where I'm thinking of putting a sandstone walkway around the edge, so you could like walk around there and look out, and then maybe I don't have to check it out, but maybe we do go in another few blocks, kind of in like here, but even furthermore. And then maybe do one more layer a little bit taller than this one, not nearly as tall as this. So maybe like half the block, so maybe eight blocks high. Well, I guess this is, yeah, this is like about 8 blocks. So maybe we go like 10 blocks high or something. One more layer, so it's almost like a 3-tiered building. But I can't decide if that would look better than just kind of putting on a nice roof from here. I do like the openness of how this looks right now. I don't really want to get a roof that kind of goes out over the water, out over the building, because very far, maybe like a block or a couple blocks, because I want to kind of keep this flush and then just kind of like go and close it off. So I'm not sure, maybe I do like my original plan was just to do this slight curve of black, like slightly up and over like that, kind of like finish it with a nice black glass. But I don't know if that is the best. Like, that would look all right, but is that the best thing that we could do? I think we might be able to come up with a better idea. And check it out from inside. This building is coming together so good. But I do. Oh, dearie. Oh, did you see that? I got down to 1.5 hearts. Wow, that was crazy. Oh yeah, hey look, we're at the bottom of the slime farm. So I checked some drops before and I crafted up some slime. Yep, so you can see right here, our slime farm is running. It's not running like super fast, super crazy efficient, but that's okay. We don't need it to. I mean, we've already gotten almost 3 stacks here. So if I were to craft all these, that would be about 3 stacks of slime, and just in about like a day and a half of just kind of being around here, building, doing some work. You can see all my slabs to make sure that they don't spawn down here. Oh, here's the bottom of the slime farm. So this is the last layer. Yeah, and then slime will spawn down here if I don't have any slabs. But I really enjoy like all the inner workings of projects. So, you know, we built this like big slime farm. Then you like look underneath here and it's just like, you know, maintenance stuff, you know, slabs all over the place, inner workings. And whenever I come back and look at old projects, this stuff just it just brings back all the memories. So, you know, running around, all of the extra work. As you know, everybody who's doing projects in Minecraft, there's so much more work that goes into projects than what like the final project. In my final project, you know, obviously I actually plan on making this into like a room using some of the slime blocks as decorations. I'm gonna do like a little mini item elevator. I'm gonna have the slime come back this way, do a little mini elevator. And this is what I'm thinking is like just having chests that go around this room, and then put some slime on the ground as like the decoration, so we could like jump around and bounce on the slime if you were to come get slime from the farm. That'd be kind of fun. But you know, if I wasn't gonna do this with this room, or you know, when I do come back here, or let's say like I'd finish up this room, then I'd come around these edges, and you know, just take me back to, you know, look, I dug out this way, I dug out that way, and then I eventually ended up going with this way. You know, all these like little decision making things that you do when you're building, trying it this way, trying it that way, deciding to go with this way. All those things come back, and they're just really cool. I think, but when all the behind the scenes inner workings, the thoughts, maybe I come over here, maybe we'll do something over here. We probably will, but just in case we don't, this will just be an empty room, and someday we'll be like, what was this? Oh, this was the beacon. I remember that. Anyway, those are always fun memories. So if, you ever do a world download and look at somebody else's server, you have the end product. You have these walkways, these fancy looking walkways, these fancy redstone farms, and then you go behind it, and man, there's like a mess of redstone. There's a bunch of opened up space where they were working, then they changed their mind, and then they tried different ideas. It's just so fun, to look around. So anyway, well, let's I'm gonna work on some ideas for the roof, and then next up, as you could see before, we've got a bunch of chests up here at the top. And so as soon as we get up here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. And then we also have a bunch of chests over at the Guardian Farm, and then like I showed in the server tour, we've got chests all over the world, and we need to bring all of those chests together and make a storage room. So what I'm thinking is we're gonna leave this room nice and open to work with, make it all decorations, fancy, have a cool throne. This room will be really cool. I want to keep it as an open theme, so you can still kind of like look up in the sky. It'll be like this nice big open room. I think that looks really nice. So what we're gonna do is have one go down a few blocks and maybe dig out a nice big area and make it like this entire floor like a storage area. So we're gonna have rows and rows of chests, lots of extra storage for long-term storage, because we'll be digging down, making a strip mine, and that's where we'll be looking for more and more diamonds. As we collect those up, I want to make like a super secret, top secret diamond room where we use all diamond blocks to decorate it with. That'll be really fun. But in the meantime, yeah, I think we do like an entire room full of chests, because and then we'll probably only use like half of it for most of our items, and then everything else will just be like stone. Just stone and cobble. Crazy amounts of stone and cobble. So, but we will get there. Without further ado, I think that's it for this one, and we will come back. We're gonna roof and our storage system.